There's a quiet kind of power hidden in small steps, the kind that doesn't make noise but moves mountains over time. Most people chase transformation as if it's a thunderstorm, expecting instant results and lightning flashes of progress. But the samurai understood something deeper. Greatness is built in silence, one deliberate stroke at a time. Kaizen isn't about doing more, it's about doing consistently. It's waking up each day and improving 1%, not because it's easy, but because it compounds into something unshakable. Think about it. You don't sharpen a sword in one hit. You grind it patiently, stroke by stroke. The same goes for your habits. Reading 10 pages a day might feel small, but imagine that multiplied over a year. That's over 3,600 pages, several books that could reshape your thinking entirely. If you've ever felt stuck, try this. Pick one tiny habit, maybe journaling for 5 minutes before bed or cleaning your desk before work. It's not about the size of the act, it's about the direction you're heading. I once met someone who wanted to change his life overnight. He quit his job, started a business, bought a treadmill, and burned out in 2 weeks. When I told him about Kaizen, he laughed until he tried it. 6 months later, he had a thriving routine built from small wins. That's the hidden truth. Slow progress isn't weakness, it's strategy. And once you understand that, you stop rushing, because you realize what's next isn't about speed but presence. The mind has a tricky habit of wandering, replaying past mistakes, imagining future disasters, and stealing the calm from your day. Samurai knew this trap well, and they called the antidote mushin, or no mind. It's not about emptying your thoughts forcibly. It's about flowing with the moment, acting with clarity, and letting instinct guide you. Imagine walking into a challenge without mental clutter, your focus sharp, every movement precise, every decision calm. That's mushin, turning mental noise into laser focus. Applying it isn't mystical, it's practical. Take a 5-minute pause in the middle of your workday, close your eyes, and simply observe your breath. Feel it rise, feel it fall. That tiny practice trains your mind to return to the present when it drifts into worry or overthinking. Limiting distractions matters too. Silence notifications, set boundaries, create a space that honors concentration. Over time, these small rituals transform chaos into clarity, and your mind begins to move like a stream, steady, clear, unshakable. I remember a moment at my desk, juggling multiple deadlines and feeling crushed by thoughts of what-ifs. I paused, focused on breathing, and suddenly, the storm inside calmed. Tasks that seemed overwhelming flowed smoothly. This is mushin in action. You're not running from problems, you're meeting them fully aware, fully present. And when you grasp this, the next layer of mastery, Fudoshin, naturally begins to make sense because your inner calm sets the stage for unshakable resilience. Life has a way of throwing curveballs when you least expect them, and most people react like leaves in a storm, tossed, confused, and powerless. The samurai cultivated Fudoshin, an immovable mind, a center of calm in the chaos. It's not about ignoring problems. It's about standing firm, observing the situation, and responding without being swept away by emotion. Imagine being unshaken no matter what life hurls your way. That's the strength of Fudoshin, a mental armor forged through practice and awareness. To cultivate this, start small. Journaling each evening helps you untangle feelings and understand what's in your control and what isn't. Reflect on your day. What can you influence and what must you release? Pair this with gratitude practices. Listing 3 things you appreciate daily shifts the focus from stress to positive energy. Over time, you realize that your composure isn't fragile. It's a trained muscle, ready to navigate challenges with steady poise and quiet confidence. I remember seeing a friend panic over a sudden career setback, overwhelmed by uncertainty. By applying Fudoshin, he began focusing on actionable steps, updating his resume, networking, learning new skills, instead of spiraling into anxiety. His calm composure allowed him to move faster and smarter than those around him. And as you start embracing this mindset, you naturally prepare yourself for the next layer. Hoshin, strategic readiness, because resilience without preparation is a seed without soil. Life rarely follows a script, and the unexpected has a way of testing even the calmest minds. Samurai practiced Hoshin, a habit of strategic preparation, which means being ready for anything while staying composed. It's not about anxiety or overthinking. It's about foresight, anticipating challenges, and developing a mindset that responds rather than reacts. Imagine walking into a meeting, a presentation, or even a personal challenge, knowing you've thought through every angle. That's the power of Hoshin in motion. Practical application makes all the difference. Take time each week to reflect on possible scenarios in your life and plan responses. Set aside moments to anticipate questions, challenges, or setbacks, whether in work, relationships, or personal projects. This doesn't make life predictable, it makes you adaptable. Small preparations, like rehearsing conversations or creating contingency plans, accumulate like tiny investments, providing security, confidence, and the ability to act with precision when moments of pressure arrive. I once helped a friend prepare for a high-stakes pitch. We ran through questions, considered objections, and mapped out solutions in advance. When the unexpected question came during the actual presentation, he answered with clarity and authority, impressing everyone around him. That's Hoshin, the calm readiness that turns uncertainty into an opportunity. And once you master this, the next step, Shoshin, the beginner's mind, becomes a tool to keep learning and expanding, because preparation without curiosity is just planning without growth. Even the most experienced warriors knew the danger of thinking they already had all the answers. Shoshin, or beginner's mind, is about approaching life with openness, curiosity, and humility. It's the willingness to see each situation as if for the first time, ready to learn, explore, and adapt. Imagine stepping into a new challenge without ego, without preconceptions. Your mind alert, receptive, and hungry for discovery. This mindset keeps growth alive, even for those who feel they've mastered their craft. Practical ways to embrace Shoshin are surprisingly simple. Treat every day as a learning opportunity, try new skills, ask questions freely, and don't fear mistakes. For example, if you've been a professional in one field but explore a completely different hobby, approach it as a student. Learning a new language, instrument, or sport with humility rewires your brain, keeps it flexible, and sparks creativity. Curiosity becomes your engine, humility your fuel, and the world suddenly feels full of possibilities. I remember someone proud of their achievements in one career, stepping into a new arena and initially feeling awkward and inexperienced. By embracing Shoshin, they approached each day with curiosity instead of frustration. Slowly, knowledge accumulated, skills developed, and confidence grew, not from ego but from genuine understanding. And as this beginner's mindset takes root, you naturally move toward appreciating imperfection, the next habit, because growth is not just about mastery. It's about seeing value in the process, flaws and all. Perfection is a trap that wears down the spirit. Samurai embraced wabi-sabi, finding beauty in imperfection and impermanence. It's about seeing value in the cracks, the worn edges, and the fleeting moments that most overlook. Imagine working on a project, a skill, or even your life, and instead of judging every flaw, you see the story it tells. This mindset transforms frustration into appreciation and pressure into freedom. Suddenly, mistakes are not failures but lessons, and life itself feels more vivid. Applying wabi-sabi in daily life can be surprisingly simple. Notice the beauty in the cracked teacup, the weathered pages of a book, or the small quirks in your personality. Allow yourself to make mistakes without harsh judgment. Simplify surroundings, embrace minimalism, and value what truly matters. For example, if you're painting, don't erase every imperfection. Let the brushstrokes show character. These subtle shifts reduce stress, deepen satisfaction, and cultivate a genuine sense of presence. I once struggled with endless self-criticism in creative work, obsessing over tiny details that never mattered to anyone else. When I adopted wabi-sabi, the shift was subtle but profound. Each project felt freer, more authentic, and oddly beautiful in its flaws. And as you start embracing imperfection, the next habit, zanshin, awareness, becomes more meaningful, because seeing clearly requires accepting what is, not wishing for what isn't. In a world full of distractions, staying fully present can feel impossible. Samurai practice zanshin, a state of relaxed alertness, combining calmness with vigilant attention. It's not frantic hyperfocus, but a quiet readiness, noticing details others overlook, prepared to respond with clarity and precision. Imagine moving through your day, fully attuned to your surroundings, your mind clear, your actions deliberate. That's zanshin in action, turning everyday moments into opportunities for mastery. To cultivate zanshin, start by slowing down and focusing on one task at a time. Observe your environment, your thoughts, and your body's responses. Pause periodically to check in with yourself, like a warrior scanning the battlefield. Whether in a meeting, a conversation, or even while walking down the street, notice subtleties, gestures, tones, and changes. This practice sharpens intuition, strengthens focus, and reduces mistakes, allowing you to navigate life with both calm and alertness. I remember being in a team meeting, distracted by emails and phone notifications, until I consciously practiced zanshin. Suddenly, I noticed subtle cues in colleagues' body language and captured ideas I would have otherwise missed. That awareness not only improved my performance, but also my connection with others. And as you develop this habit, you'll see how all 7 samurai principles interconnect, each reinforcing the next, creating a life that's focused, resilient, adaptable, and deeply aware.